What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to the Nana manga, this time of volume 16, chapter 58. Just going to recap the last one real quick. Of course, we had some really awesome segments with Komatsu and Shin just before we had a little recap of Shin's kind of breakup, we'll call it, with Reiwa. Them kind of going their separate ways, which is, again, very touching. A few more moments with these little fangirls here. Osaki's sister, of course. Looks like they might be meeting up soon, I believe. I think there's a party that they mentioned they're going to be going to. Yeah, I love the whole mum stuff with Komatsu and Shin, of course, but again, just awfully sad, as this show does get. And then we had Ren and Nana as well. I had some interesting segments with those two. It was decent, but again, then got a little bit sad, but. Again, I can't imagine it going too well for them. I just feel like it's a slippery slope for those two, and they're already slipping halfway through the slope, if that makes sense. They're already kind of, in my opinion, I don't think their relationship's going to last too much longer, is it? It's not looking good. But yeah, we actually ended off with us coming back to the future, funnily. And unfortunately being confirmed that Takumi is still with Komatsu, which in my opinion I don't like too much, but yeah, it's good for the kid, isn't it? So we see a pretty cute shot of them all, actually. Hopefully by this time Takumi's priorities have changed a little bit. But yeah, that was just about it. Again, we'll be starting the new chapter there. We'll just switch over to get the coloured images quickly. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this first chapter of volume 16 down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. We haven't actually got too many volumes left, have we? No, I think we've got 5 volumes left, as well as some individual chapters up here for whatever reason. I'm not sure what that's about, but yeah, we'll have a look at the cover here, which is Nana and Nana. That's a very Osaki-esque jacket on that right there. Honestly, she loves her kind of leopard print and stuff. Cute little photo though, isn't it? Bit of karaoke. Here's again. In these pages, I once said that I had contemplated making Blast a rockabilly band. What's a rockabilly band? Is that like the way that's said, rock, and then it's like the end of hillbilly? Is that what that is? Rock and hillbilly? We'll Google that. Rockabilly. Rock and roll played by hillbillies. Oh yeah, I guess I'm kind of right. Never heard that term. Rockabilly. Elvis Presley, yeah. Interesting. I feel like their style right now fits very well. This would be, I don't know what kind of show this would be if that was the case. It wouldn't be as stylistic, you wouldn't think. Well, a few days ago, oh crap. Oh, what did I just do? Well, a few days ago, it was pointed out by the then editor in charge of Tenchi Nanka Janai, that before starting this, I said that I myself wanted to form a rockabilly band. It's a bit of a weird thing to like dip your foot into, right? Just like who well, I imagine there's some people, but who like goes out there in the music world and just says, yeah, I want to be a rockabilly. I can't imagine it's all like too popular. I guess when you say Elvis Presley, of course, like you're talking about one of the all-time greats, but rockabilly. So it's like country music with a slight hint of rock. Again, I feel like rockabilly is a bad word for that. I don't know. I wouldn't ever describe Elvis Presley as rockabilly, to be honest with you. I don't recall such a thing, but I'm now intrigued. I can't stop thinking about a comedy manga if Blast really was a rockabilly band. That sure would be a lot lighter than this. All these guys, imagine all these designs, rockabilly. Again, that word just makes me think hillbilly. I don't think rockabilly, even though it's the first word in the name. What the hell's this? Is that Ren? Who's that? Is that Nana? Young Nana, perhaps? Interesting expression on her face. I guess that is quite a Nana expression, actually. Although Ren looks very innocent right here. But he wasn't that innocent back in these days, was he? I think we did hear he was a big-time womanizer. And here's the cover. Got no idea who that is. Yeah, we'll switch over versions now. And get into the first couple pages. Oh, there's a 50. Okay, cool. Do you know what? I did read the Yasu bonus story, and I thought that was brilliant. So it looks like we've got a Nobu bonus story here, which should be very interesting. Okay, looking forward to that. 52 pages as well, so reasonably comprehensive. I say reasonably, very comprehensive. Nana, volume 16. I guess we'll read this because I think it has been changed. Nana Komatsu and Nana Rosaki meet by chance on a train headed for Tokyo. Their personalities and environments they grow up are different, but by fate or chance they meet again and become roommates. Blast is on tour, and Nana decides to make her marriage to Ren official when they get back to Tokyo, but weekly search sends her a shocking photo of Ren and Reira together. To stop the story from going to print, Takumi quickly ties the knot with Hachi and offers up their marriage as a scoop to search in exchange. Meanwhile, Reira, worried about her status as Trap Nest singer, breaks it off with Shin. When Hachi tells Nana that she got married, it makes Nana feel even lonelier, and she has a panic attack. She vents her real thoughts to Ren and tells him that she doesn't understand her own feelings. Ren tells her to think it over carefully. Right after Blast returns to Tokyo, Trap Nest is about to go to the UK for a 2-month recording session. 2-month recording session, by the way. It's a long recording session. As that day approaches, everyone is brooding over their complicated situations. And we did see we're going to a Harry Potter premiere. We did see a bit of a schedule for that UK recording session. What recording session is 2 months, by the way? That's a long time. Usually when I think of that, I just think of like a group or a band like going to the studio for a whole day. I will wait forever. And there's a lot of snow. For the day, you get up on your feet again. So who is this? I've got no idea who this is. It doesn't look like Reira or Nana. Chapter 58. It was like fireworks. The dreams were dreamt, where floods of light and explosions of sound that filled the darkness. A festival that blinds the eye. This page intentionally pitch black. Yeah, I think so. Okay. There are those fireworks. Agorad. No idea what that is. There's a key on there. In English. What can I get you? Oh, are we in the UK now? Oh, okay. So this is just like... Do you know what? No... well, there might be a pub called Agorad. I'm guessing this is a pub. I don't know. There's a... Actually, I don't know. There's a piano here, so maybe it's more kind of classical shop or something. I don't know. I was thinking if there's a pub, it's usually called something like the Queen's or the King's something, or some kind of very random like wording for something, like the King's robes or something like that. The King's legs, something like very strange along those lines is what a lot of pubs are usually called. What can I get ya? A pint of Guinness, please. Guinness, eh? I've never had Guinness myself. I don't really drink much nowadays, but I've got to try it out. It looks like it would be warm, if you know what I'm saying. It looks like a warm drink, like a coffee or a tea. So I think that's put me off, like alcohol, warm drink. I mean, there's good warm alcohol, don't get me wrong, but I don't usually see the two going together. A pint of Guinness, please. Coming right up. Is that the person we see in the... Yes, it looks like this isn't a pub exactly, but like some kind of like bar. Some kind of like singing bar. Who is this, by the way? But yeah, I think this is the woman we see in the cover. Like she's doing a bar performance. Again, it must be quite a place because you don't see too many places like this with a piano in. Must be quite a fancy place. So yeah, we haven't seen this person before, I don't believe. Oh. Are we still in the future? No way. Oh shit. Wedding ring? No way. Surely not. Osaki? With some fancy gloves looking really kind of... I'm not sure how to say it, actually. It's always looked good, but looking really kind of normal, if you know what I'm saying. Like a normal kind of beauty, rather than her kind of quite spiky beauty. I'll describe it. Who is this then? Can't tell who this is exactly. Yasu with hair. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. So this is like Nobu, or perhaps it kind of reminds me a little bit of... I don't think it's Ren, is it? It kind of reminds me a bit of Naoki, but I'm not sure it's Naoki. Yeah, this is either Nobu, Naoki, or someone else. Interesting. Okay. I can't believe this is actually focuses now. Well, is this actually Osaki? Perhaps it's a coincidence. There are people out there that you'll never know have the same tattoo as you. There's billions of people in this world. Maybe one person out there's got the same tattoo as you, and this one I could see multiple people having, perhaps, but like that's just way too circumstantial. No way, man! Holy crap! Never thought I'd see her looking like this. I don't. Did we ever see her in the future? I think maybe we did. I'm pretty sure we did. Did we see? I wonder what her career's gotten to be like. Again, she's singing in a fancy place right now. Don't get me wrong, but she's not like singing in a stadium for the people. Like this is a definite kind of popularity-wise a downgrade on where you'd... I'm already taking a lot of time over the first 2 pages. But this is, again, this would be seen as a downgrade for sure in your kind of career, going from millions of people all over the news and such to performing in bars in the UK. Definitely. But she could have very much wanted that, don't get me wrong. Like a retirement of sorts, or just toning it down, which you could see happening. You'd want to tone that down. Not sure what I'm typing in here. So I spelled episode 47 wrong. Pretty sure we did see... Did we see her? Did we see Osaki? Perhaps we didn't. No, we didn't. Okay. Okay, so this is whoever that is. I can't remember who that is. Oh, is that Shin then? Oh shit! I forget because Shin, like, yeah, crazy, crazy. That's Shin again. That was, as you guys heard, that was on my list of prospective people who that was. because yeah, I wouldn't be expecting Shin to look like this, but it could be Shin as well then, I guess. Interesting. Okay. Ah, look at those eyes. Holy crap. Beautifully drawn, aren't they? Boom. It's Karata. What? Oh, sorry, these fireworks are insane. Karata. I recognise that name. Minoru Karata. Photographer for... Oh, so it's not Shin. Kind of looked a little bit like the future version of Shin there, honestly. So he's a mosquito. Okay. What? Ah, sorry, these fireworks are insane. Yeah, really, fireworks. It's not for some summer event. Apparently it's a festival that commemorates the Houses of Parliament not getting blown up. Indeed, firework night, bonfire night, we call it here. It's usually seen as, I don't know, especially when I was like a teen, I always saw it as quite a romantic night, honestly. Take a girl to go see the fireworks. I always tried. I don't think I ever did, unfortunately. I always tried though, so I can't fault myself for trying. I think maybe other people didn't see it as quite a romantic night as me. But yeah, quite an annoying night nowadays. Fucking just loud ass fireworks. Dog barking. It happened like 400 years ago. Yep. I couldn't find Nana. Would it have been too bad seeing the House of Parliament blown up, let's be honest. I think about it now. Again, learning as a kid, you're like, oh yes, well done. Yes, we'll celebrate. As an adult, it's like, I don't really care. I don't think I'd actually care that much. Obviously, I don't want people to die, but yeah, I don't give a fuck about politics or the government or any of that. I couldn't find Nana. It was another false lead. I can't. So they're trying to find her. It's like strange because again, you'd expect if she was out of the public eye and was out of popularity, that why would the mosquitoes and the paparazzi be? Why would they care about her? It was another false lead. Oh, so that wasn't Nana. I mean, it definitely, like, she's got the same tattoo. I could definitely understand how if he looked at her, he wouldn't recognise that as Nana because she looks really different. But he almost looks sus, like he knows that's her. Like the way he's looking at her, giving her like side eye like that. I can't do this job anymore. You should forget about it too, Mr. Kudo. So who is Mr. Kudo? Is he the old one with the spikyish hair, the old man? Mr. Kudo. He's got an Instagram page. Nana, why is this happening? Why have we got fucking My Hero Academia characters here? Oh, let's not get spoiled then. Okay, I'm guessing Mr. Kudo's the one with the spiky hair, or just some kind of suit. So yeah, I don't have to know now, I guess. There's no reason to keep searching. The rumors are true. Nana from Blast is dead. Dead? I hope that was her then. I hope that was her. Again, you could also imagine if Nana did, well, again, we know she was massive, in a massive popularity phase right now, but if she does stay massive and have like a big legacy, you can imagine people also getting tattoos of her tattoo. People are inspired, and that's why they call people like influencers. People are inspired, so they get like the same tattoos as their favorite artist and such. So perhaps that could be the case as well. She died at sea. Did she? Bit of a starting off the volume of this is quite interesting. And Aisaki died at sea. Is this her again? Again, looks quite different. Very sad. Looks like she doesn't have the same kind of spunk and fight and crazy energy I love about her that she did before. Hey, Hachi. Oh, and we're getting her point of view again. It's almost time for the first fall of snow at that beach this year. When I look up at those off-season fireworks alone, the loneliness I thought I learned to manage starts to run wild. Nothing I can do. Hide at sea. Again, hope not. Hope that was her we saw. Again, maybe it was a Elvis Presley. Well, I don't think Elvis, but a kind of two-pack situation of they didn't actually die, but they pretend. Well, again, that's kind of almost disrespectful to say, though, so apologies. But like, could be a case of like two-pack pretending to die and actually just like moving to Cuba or something, moving abroad and starting a new life. I think England would be probably a pretty bad place to do that, because I do imagine a lot. Well, I don't know. Has Asian music ever been that massive in the UK? It definitely is nowadays. In the last 10 years, definitely. But before that, I'm not really too sure, to be honest with you. I never heard any till I became an adult, so I wouldn't say so. So maybe the UK isn't too bad, but nowadays it probably wouldn't be too smart to have your fake death and the place you go to be the UK. What? We're back here. That was an interesting little look into the future, that wasn't it? So Nana Osaki potentially dead. Mosquitoes on her arse still, seeing if she's dead or not. Potentially Osaki actually performing at a bar, a pretty classy bar right there, which is also interesting considering the style of her songs. You wouldn't be expecting her to look like that nor perform at a place like that, but perhaps her style changed over time, who knows? Or again, maybe that just wasn't her. Maybe that was an inspired tattoo. Yeah, that brought up very interesting few questions. Again, I imagine I've almost been recording like 20 minutes already just on the opening pages, so apologies. Bit of an interesting way to start though, wasn't it? Like delving into that. Yeah, that's it. Alright, good job. Hey Nana. Please let me talk to you just for a second. Sorry, we're in a hurry. Did you and Ren get married yet? How did you get to be friends with Takemi's wife? Did you see today's weekly chart? He told you we're busy, so leave us alone. Slam. A friendly smile though from this guy. Or is that the creepy guy? That might be the creepy guy. But not so cute. She broke my heart. What was that? Like, again, you can't just assume all people are bad. You can't, just because paparazzi innately is just like pretty horrible job harassing people. That's the thing with like jobs like this. Like, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, surely it's just harassment. Surely these guys they get away with it because they've got a profession. Like, they've got the profession kind of. This is their job. This is what they do. This is a business. They get away with it because of that. It's like, no, it's still harassment, right? Like, if they didn't have a job and they were doing the same thing, it's just harassment, surely. So it's like, I was just thinking about that. It was interesting the other day. Like, their whole job is harassment. So I was thinking a bit about the Nightcrawler movie I watched a long time ago now. I love that movie. Got an interesting kind of reporter. What was that? That sucks. I waited 2 hours. There are babies on the scene. Who do they think they are? Ugh. Again, you guys are just doing a bunch of illegal activities, so fuck's sake. Apologies, guys. Looks like the next chapter or the next volume, like they reversed this. Looks like they reversed that shot. It's quite funny. People only care about Blast because of Ren. Trust by Trapnest number 1. Blast Blackstones number 3. Not even 2. 3. Who cares as long as you're near the top, I guess. Don't worry about the weekly charts. Just look at the sales totals. We're still ahead. I mean, we've sold this much is enough already. What I'm worried about is our next single. Yeah, you guys going to be the one-hit wonders, which is a big problem nowadays. I think, and I think I've heard people talk about it in the industry. It's a big problem nowadays. People just coming out of one-hit wonders and then just the face of the map they go. I think Nana's worried about it too. Yeah, me too. If it pisses you off, write more new songs. Don't just sit around doing it with Yuri. Okay, Ginpei. Okay, bro. Got it down there. I am writing songs, but Mr. Matsuo says no to all of them. But the Tanuki compliments me. Well then, of course those are no good. They won't sell. But I think they're way cooler than the first single they messed with so much. I know, right? That's the thing, they've got to become more all-encompassing, haven't they? That's an issue with things in general. Games that start out amazing initially, then have sequels, and then just end up... I think Dead Space is a good example of that. Dead Space 1, 2 are brilliant, and then 3 is just like... It's just got like no horror. It's pretty much just an action game. Like EA just messed it up big time, and again, it's just overgeneralization of movies as well. Horror movies, I think this quite a bit. Maybe lesser horror movies, but movies in general, they get so generalized. And I think I saw the other day that it was the anime and manga industry, actually, because they're getting a lot more fans abroad and in America and the UK and such. They're apparently kind of more generalizing their stuff and generalizing their facial expressions and jokes, not to be quite as rude and maybe disrespectful to kind of certain cultures and such, because of the popularity in other areas. And I don't think that should be a thing. I think they should just stick to what they have. But again, the more popular they get, the more you've got to kind of generalize to everyone and appeal to everyone and have a bigger chance of getting fans from everywhere, if that makes sense. Kind of sucks because you got big and people love you because of what you did initially, but then you've got to appeal to these kind of people that you don't really want to. But that's a very common thing, isn't it? Blast isn't even punk anymore. That's why people say we're Visual K. You can't write good songs when you worry too much about what people say. I love this expression, by the way. Looking like an absolute potato. What's wrong with Visual K anyway? Looking hot is important. Well, if you worry about the charts, then write something more mainstream. But it's not like sales are everything. Yep. Choose to go pro, so just do it. It looks great on you. It's vintage 60s, one of a kind, but it looks like it was made just for you. Really? Oh, that does look nice. Oh yeah, I think I recognise these. I think they're like a lot of classic women movie stars would wear very similar things to these back in the day, wouldn't they? Like long old like men's coats, but like they're designed, I forget what they're called, but like that they were like originally like men's coats, but I think they're like designed for women as like a whole kind of outfit. I forget what they're called, but funny enough, I did see something about that the other day. And we have just the shoes to go with it. Is Junko looking so sly right here? This is classic. This classic woman in the shop. I remember going on a few dates and we went shopping and it was an absolute fucking nightmare. I just end up just sitting down for literally like 45 minutes. Like I don't understand how anyone can go shopping for so long, like women clothes shopping. But yeah, just sit down for fucking like an hour, just doing nothing. But Yeah, imagine this is how women are thinking on the inside while they're doing that. Hee hee. Clothes there, clothes everywhere. I feel so sneaky. I'm going to try on everything and buy one item. They're our shop's own brand, and they're flats safe for pregnant women. They're so cute. How about a purse to go with? Give me that. Do you know what? I love that. And interestingly, actually, Kamatsu's got a very similar pair of gloves and obviously the same, well, not the same ring, but a similar ring to what we saw potentially Osaki wearing in the opening pages, which is interesting, isn't it? Same gloves, similar ring. Stylistically looking quite the same, honestly. Is that why she's looking sneaky? She's just kind of scamming money out of Takumi right here. Honestly, good work, Junker. take as much as you can from that guy. Give me that. God, I love that. Give me that. Can I get it all? Sure. Whatever you want, hun. Eek. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. I love you. It is a bit like a kid though, isn't it? It's like a kid with her rich daddy parent. Give me a break. Here's your total, Mr. Ichinose. Oh, that's cheap. About $1,000. Yeah, you know what? That isn't too bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's expensive. That's a lot for clothes. But for famous artists, that isn't too bad. I'm glad they calculated that themselves. Although I think I did see the other day that I think like the dollar is, I think it's like, is it 144? Nah, I forget. It's like 1 point every. I can't remember. I think it's like every 140 yen is like $1.40. I think perhaps. I forget exactly, or $1. I can't remember. Do you take plastic? It'll charge. I'll charge it all. Hey, Takumi. Yeah. Don't look. Don't spoil Nana too much. God, I love this. Go on, Junko. Joe, I'm actually loving some Junko today. Colour me surprised. Do you want to make her even more ridiculous? Don't let her run wild. Train her. Get her to sit. Poor. Alright, mum. I ain't her mum. I wouldn't give birth to a stupid daughter like that. I think that's like, that would modern day be alright, Karen. This is olden day Karen right here. Alright, mum. Well, today is special. Tomorrow I'm going overseas to work for 2 months. So we're celebrating her birthday in advance. Please let this one slide. Oh, her birthday. I almost forgot. Please don't forget. Alright, you're off the hook today. But just today. Thank you, Jun. Where to next, my dear? Dior Home. Is that how you'd say that? Oh god. Home? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What does that mean? What's Home? That's German. A man. Dior man. French as well. Not quite German, but close. Geography wise, close. Language wise, not so much. Hey, that's Takumi and his wife. Really? It's your birthday next month, Takumi. So I'll buy you a present too. Oh, okay, that's why. Oh, with the allowance I gave you. What's the point of that? He's kind of just essentially buying himself something if that's the case, isn't he? But it's the thought that counts, isn't it? Don't waste money. Then I'll get mad at you. The point is that I'm going to pick something that looks good on you. No, I saw a really cool lighter. I actually want to talk about a movie I watched as well. Yeah, a couple weeks ago now for you guys, but obviously yesterday for me. I record these a couple weeks in advance. But I saw this really cool lighter where you put your clipper in, and it's Jogo's head from from Just Guys, and I thought that was really cool. I especially enjoyed. There's like 3 of them, and I especially enjoy the pipe, the one with him smoking a pipe, just looking kind of at peace. Yeah, I want to talk about a movie I watched yesterday, again a couple weeks ago for you guys, called Time Crimes, which is a Spanish, I wouldn't say horror movie, but it's a kind of sci-fi, definitely a kind of Spanish time travel movie. I won't say too much about it, but my god, that absolutely blew me away. One of the only foreign movies I've watched, to be honest with you guys. I think this first Spanish movie I've ever watched, and again, it was absolutely fantastic. Not what I expected at all, based on the cover for it. I thought it was amazing. Definitely check out if you guys are a fan of like time travel. I'd probably say it's the best time travel movie I've ever seen. But yeah, quite a few good horror elements in there. Very yeah, just amazingly done. Simple but complex. Again, paradoxical, I know, but just the nature of that stuff. And I think time travel is done the best when it is relatively simple. I think if you get too confusing and too in depth, it does just become a bit of a mess, honestly. So yeah, let's continue. You don't smoke, so why do you carry a lighter around? Well, I imagine. So his lighter's not working. So I imagine it's because her new job is secretary or whatever to these guys. So, and she knows they smoke. Hopefully, she's not smoking. If that's the case, that's a shame. But I imagine it's just because it's for these guys. I'm irritated at my lighter that won't light, and at the paparazzi that won't leave me alone. Apologies, my voice went very raspy right there. And a Miso, who's always up in my business. Why does everything annoy me? Well, I know the reason why. I'm on my period. But there are so many things I don't know what the hell's going on. HMV. Damn, that used to be a big shop. Didn't know that was a thing in Japan. Probably originated in Japan, to be honest with you. That's how a lot of things go for me. I didn't realise were a thing in Japan. But I recently got a t-shirt from there actually in my what's it called? Lost Boys t-shirt. They've got quite a few anime t-shirts in there actually. But I decided on Lost Boys last time I went in there. Watched that last year and I loved it. I got to do something, or else I'll turn into the most annoying thing of all. Misato? Yes? Today all we have is a fashion mag shoot, right? What's everyone else's schedule? Okay, Yasu has a meeting with Gaia. Nobu and Shin have an interview with some men's magazine. And let's all go out to karaoke after that. What? But Ren will be waiting for you back at your new place. It doesn't matter. If I go home, he'll just make me cook for him. It was easier living in the hotel. He's leaving for London tomorrow. That's why Mr. Ginpei changed the schedule so things will be finished early today. I'd rather just sing. Singing one song isn't enough. Why don't we get jobs where I get to sing more? That is interesting, isn't it? You become that does bring up a really interesting point of you become a famous artist, and most of the time you're actually doing photo shoots, interviews, promotion, and in some cases a lot of singers go into the movie business, acting, and like you do seemingly anything other than make your own songs and kind of sing and and such. Don't get me wrong, a lot of them go on like tour for a large part of the year. But yeah, again, it's just quite ironic, isn't it, that we're not really doing actually much performing or singing right now. I'm not some model or some stupid actress. What's this fashion mag crap? You're right, I'm sorry. That's, like I said, that's just like the influence thing, isn't it? They're turning to like influencers. They've got to influence and gain popularity in any way they can of, you know, magazines, reaching as many places as possible. Don't apologise. It's not your fault. You're doing a good job, Misato. I can sing as much as I want at karaoke. I'll be just fine. Perhaps that's why she's singing in the UK as well, as we see at the start of this volume. Just a place where she can sing and get a decent pay and have fun. Much better than being a superstar. Why don't you go on a karaoke date with Ren? Yeah, totally. Stay out of it, Hidaka. Just shut up and drive. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Well, let's go and invite Ren too. I mean, the scowl right there. Like, she really just doesn't want to. Yeah. Like, imagine making that face to someone bringing up your boyfriend or your husband in this case to do something with you. I'd be like, are you actually dating? Do you actually like him? Like, fuck it out. Let's bring Jordan's wife too, and I just go, no fucking way. I think that's you do actually see it a lot, funny enough. That's actually quite common, actually. But again, like I said at the start, I just, their relationship is just going downhill, honestly, isn't it? I don't see it lasting too much longer. Maybe, I don't know if I'm crazy for thinking that, but yeah, I don't think I'm crazy for thinking that. I think all the signs have been there, to be honest with you. That's just from what I understand. Like, there's plenty I don't understand about their relationship, to be honest with you guys. I guess it's alright, as long as we're not alone together. Good morning. Showbiz smile. It's not even morning. She's got a phone between her tits, of course. A lot of women love putting stuff in between their boobs and in their bra. Again, when I used to do a lot of drugs, I used to always get a lot of the girls I was with just to put it in their boobs, and they'd always get away with it. Oh no. Yeah. Woo. Eee. Clap, clap, clap. Hey, Yuri. Yuri, take a seat. It's really Ren. I can't believe you. Nobody went home. Oh, did he? I know. He's trying real hard to write songs, so I didn't want to bother him. Like Anana's singing her little heart out there. Her mouth looks like a potato, honestly. Looks like Ginpei's head. Anime songs, eh? It's a fucking huge book full. That's nice of you. Despite how I look, I'm devoted to my man. Oh god. Yeah, you look at, what the fuck is that? You can't be acting like this, surely. Like, if I saw my girlfriend doing this, I'd be pissed. I don't know about you guys. Actually, I think as women, if you're a woman, I think you'd actually be even more pissed if this was the other way around. So I think I'm totally fine in thinking that. I hope Mew isn't going to show up too. I emailed her. I don't know. It's karaoke. Who's Mew? She's represented by our agency. Ow. Yeah, you go, Osaki, you go. Give it a little ear wobble. She was at the Kamakura party. She's an actress, but she's not A-list. You wouldn't know her. She's Yasu's girlfriend. What? Hey Mew, you finished shooting? Then come on over. Hey, no one's put any songs in. Can I sing? Hello, it's Mew Shinoda. Here she is. I like the style, honestly. Just kind of simple jacket, scarf. I like the simplicity. Again, I like the spikiness and such of Nana. I like a lot of styles, to be fair. I like any style as long as it's done well. It's always good. Mew, your last name's Shinoda. I didn't know. That's my real name. My stage name's just Mew. I'm gonna hit the loo while Ginpei sings. Good idea. Good idea, Yasu. What? Listen to me, honey. Me too. Wow. I love that. I don't know if that's like a reference to them going to the loo to have a poo, or if that's in reference to Ginpei singing. Probably both. Poor Ginpei. I do love Ginpei. Again, I feel like in the anime, I feel like even here, don't get me wrong, he's got so much personality and he's so funny here. But again, with his voice actor is a legend of the game, so it really would make it all the more better. But look how softly he's touching the mic. Yeah, I think that's a reference to both the performance and the loo, perhaps. She's beautiful. You really go for the gorgeous ones. Hey, Ren, stay away, bro. It just turns out that way. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. But she's so little, isn't it weird doing it with her? You're so tall. That's not what you came in here to talk about. I hope not. If there's something you want to say, just say it. You've given up on Reira? Reira? Not Nana. I'll do something about that. I will not let you have her. Excuse me. What's going on here? So, Ren says you've given up on Reira. Yasu says Reira with a slight smile like, fucking Reira? That was ages ago. And then the serious look, and then not Nana. What do you mean by not Nana? I'll do something about Nana. I will not let you have her. Who is her? Nana? He's got what's going on here? Little smile from Yasu. I always thought Reira was the only one for you. Traitor. What are you talking about? God, why does everybody? What is going on here? I think he's talking about Nana here, but to be honest with you, it's slightly confusing. Well, aren't you worried? People are talking about Takumi getting married. Reira's trying to not care, but it's painful watching her. Yes, I'm worried. But if I react, she still expects so much from me. I don't want to get too involved when I can't return her feelings. Ring. We'd like to add to our order. I'm singing this one. Fanauta. Famous enka song by the singer Yashiro Aki. Maybe their new song should be an enka. That might work. Shin, your phone's going off. I know. Who's ringing him? Surely it's not Reira. And put it on silent, it's annoying. Is Reira? Oh. I guess it was Reira? Why is she calling him? Like, what the hell? Why would you call him? After what we just went through. Surely like some space, like she just basically split up with him. Why would she be calling him? Still expect them to be friends? And my dude was hurt. Hurt by that. I don't it's again, love is not logical, is it? So Shin, knock it off. Don't call me or email me. You said you didn't want to see me anymore. Exactly. Two very contradiction messages when you've said that and then you end up calling him a bunch of times. Fucking, which one do you want, lady? I mean, we know which one she wants, and that's the thing. That's the thing we've seen a lot this time, isn't it? The whole kind of allure of love and such, and makes you do unlogical things. And you said one thing, but you're acting out another. You're trying to call them every day, still talk to them and stuff, but you just said that we'll stop being together. So yeah, I think that makes perfect sense in the fact that it doesn't make sense. But I love you. Please understand that. I still want to be able to talk to you on the phone. But that just makes me not want to see you. You're a selfish person. God damn, it does suck, doesn't it? It sucks because again, you know it's wrong, and you know this should be what should be happening. But like, I'd really like both these guys to be happy, and I feel like they do actually. Like, I like them together, but again, I just know it's wrong. So you don't want to see them together, and I feel like if they do continue to talk and carry on over the phone and such, I feel like that will be a what they call that again? Kind of like herding sheep. I forget what it's called. Luring in like a minor. I forget what it's called. What's it called? Like talking to someone while they're underage and wait until they're of age to have sex with them. I can't remember what that's called, but there's a certain term for that, isn't there? That like predatory. Again, we know that's not exactly what's going on here, but I especially feel that because Shin does have much more experience and has maturity way above his years, but again, that doesn't actually change the fact that he is 16. You're a selfish person. Bang. As he runs back, she clutches at her bed by her lonesome. Even when I sing and sing and sing, my voice gets hoarse. Is that how you say that? Hoarse? Hoarse? Hoarse, I'm going to say. My voice gets hoarse, and that's it. I'm still irritated. I can't calm down. That's cute. Can't make people do what you want, even if you cry or shout or cling to them. I don't want you to write songs for anyone else but me. Having a little dinner together. Well, I don't think Komatsu's having alcohol, but a nice little drink. Ren's leaving me again, leaving me alone. I thought that's a pin. I genuinely thought that was a big old mosquito coming out of his bowl. What the fuck are you eating? But that's just a pin on his shirt that's ripped to fuck. Like, oh, this pin is going to keep it all together. I'm not sure if that's a style thing or if he's like genuinely thought, oh, this rip's too big. I'll just fix it with a pin. Bit of both, probably. That's the funny thing about style, isn't it? I always find it very funny. Style really depends on who you are more than what you're actually wearing. You see it a lot with like Lady Gaga and a lot of these big stars. Like, they wear stuff that you'd expect a homeless person to wear at some points, but just because it's them wearing it, it's like seen as like the new fashion trend, a new style and such, isn't it? Like this. It looks like a homeless man right here. But because it's Ren and because he's so stylized, you're actually like, oh, you know, that's a super stylistic bit of art. Whereas he actually looks like a homeless guy. I always find that quite funny. I think there's a bit of like juxtaposition in that, isn't there? Of like, that's the point, and that's the kind of funny. I don't know. That's why it's stylish, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's a whole paradox. That whole business, honestly. You don't know why, but things just look good, even though they look bad in other situations. Nana, you make the best miso soup ever. Nice and salty. Oh, thanks, but that doesn't make me happy. That's the thing. We've never heard from like like the dreams of both nanas are like, yeah, we've never heard like Komatsu again. She wants to be the housewife. She wants to make the lovely food for her husband and such. You never hear that out of Osaki. Never heard that. Like back in especially in the olden days, women would just want to make nice meals for their husband, and just like live a good life and want to please their husband and such. But Nana Osaki very much is the kind of modern day woman, isn't she? And again, I love that kind of fighting spirit. Again, that's why I find it quite sad what we saw earlier on. It seems like she maybe lost that a bit if that was her. I think that's just what life does to you though, a little bit. Life pounds you so hard. It's hard to keep up that fighting spirit. Ding dong. Especially in this series. Especially in this series. Let alone real life. This series fucked up. It's Kinoshita. Open the door. Would you be happy if I left Trap Nest and didn't go to London? Ding dong. What the fuck? I've literally just come back from eating a banana. Scoffing a banana down because I was hungry. Would you be happy if Hachiko got an abortion and broke up with Takumi? Interesting question, honestly. Would she? And she seemed fine with everything now, didn't she? She seemed happy for Amatsu. But, like, is that the actual truth? You can speak one thing. But, yeah. Interesting, actually. Ding dong. Would you be happy if Yasu stayed single and by your side for the rest of his life? Damn, Ren really bringing up some painful points right here, honestly. And perhaps some very true points, to be honest with you. Enough already. God. Just wait in the car. Yes, sir. Sorry. This is what it's like with couples that are like arguing and stuff. I've experienced this a little bit. Like you just waiting to see a mate and it's like, oh, they're having an argument. This is super awkward. Actually, that is what I want. Selfishly. But really, it's not really it, is it? I'm not happy by having you wait for me at home making me miso soup. It only works if that's what you want and you're happy with that. Even if I made you, I just feel empty inside. I just want to sing and I don't want kids. I can't want what you want. I know. It's the same for me too. I only came to Tokyo because I thought it was my chance to go pro on guitar, but now I feel like I have to stick with Trap Nest. My identity. I know. But I just can't be happy with that. I can't respect what Rain considers important. Suffering because I can't fulfill his desires. Feel lonely because I can't have my desires fulfilled. How can two people like that stay together? Be happy. Exactly. What I was saying earlier, I just don't expect these guys to last much longer. It might be this volume, honestly, that we might see them split up, to be fair. And I think that would honestly be good for them. I think it would be sad, don't get me wrong, it would be a massive impact, it'd be sad for a while. But in the long run, I think that would actually be good for both of them, wouldn't it? Just a bit of like a cycle of pain at the minute, both of them. Just look at them. Look at Nana especially, she's just dead. That's it. For real this time. Thanks for breakfast. It was nothing. I should have cooked tamagoyaki too. Japanese rolled omelette. Even until the very end, Nana, I'm leaving now. Buy me a jump every week. Was this wasn't Shonen Jump, wasn't it? Fucking bastards. I think it was because I think it was one of the biggest Jump manga for a year. I think it was bigger than One Piece for a year. What's going on? See, here's what I hate about Google nowadays. You put Nana in Jump and it comes up with jumping and stuff. It just like takes keywords and it doesn't answer the questions anymore, seemingly. Not that Google ever answered the questions itself, but it actually brought up more accurate results to answer your questions back in the day, I think. Nowadays, again, it just, I don't know. It's not as useful. Maybe that's just me, though. But yeah, I feel like this is a cheeky little props to their publisher, perhaps, which could be Weekly Shonen Jump. I think this was a Jump property, but I could be wrong about that, to be honest with you. If not, then fair play to these guys, give them a little shout out. But I feel like this isn't just he's leaving now. I feel like this might be he's leaving forever, to be honest with you. Feels like that from Nana's perspective. Honestly, it feels like this is like goodbye with what she said a minute ago, and here like until the very end I loved you, and for real this time this is goodbye. But I'm like getting the vibes of there. A little snot down her nose. Sure, no problem. Click. So it's not over? Sniff. But even if it's not, nothing's going to change. It's the thing, I think it's just worse leaving it like this. Just leaving it in limbo. To be honest with you, isn't it? It's better if things just ended there. Again, just in limbo to return back to this type of feeling next time. Like, okay, we've achieved nothing. Now I remember how amazing the Tamagoyaki Hachi made was. It wasn't salty, it was fluffy. I'll have her teach me how to make it. That much I can do. Keep singing. And yeah, look at the difference in reactions here to the man leaving. Literally got Komatsu. I mean, they're both crying actually, but for different reasons they were crying. So in actuality, it's a very similar leaving scene, but it's actually very different. Don't cry so much. It's only 2 months. It's quite a long time, to be honest with you. I'm not going off to war. I'll come back alive. But your plane could crash, or the Demon Lord wouldn't hesitate doing something like that. Don't say stuff like that. Say something to Hachiko too. This might be your last chance. That's pretty cute. It's your daddy, Sachi. Please take care of Mummy while I'm gone. Well, it looks like he actually heard something. That's cute though. Say something. But yeah, the difference in leaving scenes here is light and day, isn't it? Holy shit. She's moved. Sachi talked back. Hey, did you feel it too? Very responsible. Sachiko must be a boy. Alright, I'm off. Hey, Hachi. Hey, hello everyone. Fucking big old Naoki right there. Naoki, you're late. Why even bother coming? I can find a drummer over there. Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. England is our home away from home now. But it sucks. Do you know what? I don't disagree. England's alright. It can be pretty good sometimes, but a lot of the time, especially during like winter, it does suck. Weather especially. If we'd gone there 1 month earlier, we could have celebrated Halloween and Guy Fawkes Day too. Ah, that's why she's saying it sucks. Yeah. To be honest with you, we do celebrate Halloween quite a bit over here in the UK, but I would have thought America would probably be the best place to go for Halloween, right? Or Mexico. Somewhere in the Americas maybe would be a better place for Halloween, to be fair. As you guys know, though, Halloween's my favourite holiday. Wow, we've got Christmas. Let's all party. I want to go back to the sea. So is Ren and Ray actually quite a logical kind of relationship now then, perhaps, with the whole Ren Nana stuff going on and Ray splitting with Shin? This actually could be a thing now. As funny as it was that I was like protesting so much about them not being a thing from the paparazzi's bullshit they pulled. I want to go back to the sea. I want to see everyone. Yeah, those fireworks, man. And I think that's it. As we have a little flashback to the broken glass as well. Yep, I think that's it. So we'll read that next time. So I think that's the start of the next chapter. It's kind of hard to tell with these. Like, is this the ending of the? I think it's the start of the new chapter, but it could be read as like the ending of the last one. But yeah, really good stuff today. Again, love the look into Ren and Nana again here. Like I said, I feel like that's just like, I see like a thread in their relationship's just unwinding and unwinding, and it's just by a thread now, honestly, isn't it? It's just hanging by an absolute thread. Love the little karaoke scene they got here. That was pretty cool. Again, big episode for Ren and Nana here, wasn't it? Also, very interesting start as well with who could potentially be Nana Rosaki right here. Crazy if it is, but like the gloves, I feel like that's the parallel to Nana Komatsu. The gloves and the ring, got the same tattoo. I mean, she looks totally different, but who said she got very similar eyes, like the dreamy eyes like that. But yeah, I guess you can make your own assumptions. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, do let me know what you guys thought of this first chapter down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. I'll be back next week with chapter 40 something. My bad. Oh shit. Skipped way too far ahead there. So I'll be back with chapter 59 next time. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your day.